he jumped. Oh!
Like and subscribe.
Most valuable promotions, Ronda Rousey taking on Gina Carano. I'm about to break down the whole entire card, give you a prediction for each fight. Make sure you tune into the live stream. I'll be live on Twitch, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. Yeah, this is a decent card. There's some good fights on here. There's some trash fights on here. So let's break it down together. I'm excited for the main event and the co-main event. Some of the other fights are trash, though. But we're going to break it down anyway, chat. So let's get into it. All right. First fight on the card. We got Chris Avila taking on Brandon Jenkins. Now, this is a tough fight. Chris Avila, both these guys haven't fought in MMA in a while. Honestly, all these guys don't fight in MMA often or ever. He fought 6 months ago in MMA, so Brandon Jenkins is a little bit more active. But before that, it was 3 years. Before that, it was 4 years. I mean, this guy's out of MMA. He's not consistent. Chris Avila's last MMA fight was 4 years ago. But he's honestly fought pretty good. He's got an 8-9 MMA record, which is pretty trash overall. But he's decent, man. He's from the Stockton family. He's in that group. Nate Diaz's best friend. He can grapple. When he's training with those guys, they know how to grapple. He's good at jiu-jitsu, and he's been boxing a lot lately. I think he's trying to shape up his MMA game. That's probably why he started boxing. I like Chris Avila in this spot. He's an underdog here. I don't know how. I think because Brandon Jenkins is more active in MMA. But Chris Avila is not bad. He's only lost to close decisions against good fighters. Give me Chris Avila. The big fights are on Netflix card after UFC. I know, literally. Give me Chris Avila by decision. I think he can grapple pretty decently against Brandon Jenkins, and I think he can tag him on the feet. So, I think he's a good underdog pick in this fight. Give me Stockton to get the job done. First fight of the night. Chris Avila by decision. That's the call. Moving on. Let's see what we got. What the fuck is going on, man? Chat. What the shit, bro? Here we go. All right. Next fight in the card. Alina Pereira taking on Jade Mason Wong. Now, Alina Pereira, this is actually Alex Pereira's like nephew or cousin or sister, whatever the fuck she is. Genuinely related to Poetan. So like she got that stone hands and shit like that. She has all those genes gifted to her. And that's why she's going to win this fight. I mean, if you're related to Alex Pereira, if you got Alex Pereira sperm in your body, that sounds kind of weird. Let me rephrase that. If you have Alex Pereira's DNA strands like somewhere in your fucking system, you're born to fight, bro. You're a different animal. You're a beast. You're a Brazilian savage. She has a good stance. She fights a lot like Pereira. Jade Mason Wong, she's going to try to grapple here because she has no chance on the feet. But I don't think she's going to take her down that easily. Pereira has more range, a lot taller, 5'9" against 5'4". She has a lot bigger reach. It's going to be hard to take her down how tall she is. That left hook runs in the family. Facts, dude. She's going to be Shama. Give me Alan Pereira by decision. I don't think she's going to TKO her. Because Jade Mason Wong, she might actually look to grapple a little bit here. She's only 3-2 in the MMA. 6 years ago. Holy fucking shit. KO'd by Jamie Lynn North. She's going to get knocked out. We're going to see a female knockout on the MMA or on the Netflix card. Definitely. Give me Aline Pereira by knockout. That's the call. She might hit her with the left hook Shama. Bop, bop, bop. That's the call. She's going to get it done. I didn't even need to do that. Why do I keep doing that? Like the F11 shit's got to stop. You know what I mean? I'm getting better at it every video, but all right. Moving on. David McGoyan versus Albert Morales. This is another fight that's just trash. Albert Morales is a lot more active overall. Both of these guys are decent active MMA fighters, though. David McGoyan is a savage Armenian. He ain't no Armin Sarukian, but he is really good. Albert Morales is a huge underdog, and I see why. He's very trash, 19-10 record. I think they're trying to hype up David McGoyan here in the MMA community and the MMA world. He's kind of underrated. He's fighting on UF Contender Series. He took an L. They're trying to hype him back up here. This is a good matchup for him. I think David McGowan can get this done very easily. I don't think he's going to get it done by submission or KO. Albert Morales is very durable, and David McGowan's finishing potential isn't too high. Give me David McGowan by decision. I think it could be unanimous. He could just grapple, fuck him the whole time. Albert Morales is no sleeper, though. He's got some decent hands. He could definitely tag him, hurt him one time. But it's David McGowan all day. Savage Armenian. Gonna get the job done. Could strangle him. Could knock him out. But I think Albert Morales, durable enough to last. Give me McGowan by decision. I think that's the pick, chat. Jason Jackson. Jason Jackson, where are you? My boy. Jason Jackson. Just kidding. I don't know who the fuck these guys are, man. I don't know who that guy is. The ass-kicking machine, Jason Jackson taking on Jeff Creighton. I don't like this matchup very much. Like, chat, Jackson's like a well-rounded fighter. He's got good striking and he can grapple. But Creighton is just dangerous early on, man. He's going to bring some heavy pressure. He's going to be in his face. He's a big underdog here. I think Creighton gets it done. I think Jackson is really tall and lengthy, but he's sloppy. He kind of is like a fighter that'll fall on his own feet and shit like that. He'll whiff on a right hand and lean too far to his right and just get cracked with a counter. Jeff Creighton's going to be inside early, looking to do some damage. And if Jackson can defend that and survive the first minute or two onslaught from Jeff Creighton, he can win this fight by a crafty decision. But I'm going for the underdog pick here. I'm going for the early finish, the dangerous striker, the dangerous grappler. Not really a grappler. I mean, he's just going to be in your face. He's a dog. He's going to try to outstrength you. Give me Jeff Creighton to get this one done by finish. Actually, I think Jason Jackson has no chin, bro. He has no fucking chin, man. He gets wobbled in all of his fights, chat. He has no chin. Give me Creighton by decision. Or no, by KO. But Jason Jackson has more experience, man. Ain't gonna lie. That could be a big advantage in this fight. Still going Creighton by KO. He's won 5 straight. Keep it going. Tough pick, though. All right, moving on. This card is trash, y'all, so we're skimming through this shit. Adriano Moraes versus Pahimi Nakuta. Nakuta. Right? That's right, chat. That has to be. Nakuta. That has to be right, I'm pretty sure. Pretty even on the odds here in this fight. We got a savage Brazilian, Adriano Morales. He's a veteran. He's championship level for like low level MMA. Puka Nakuta though, he's a champ and he's undefeated and he's very explosive. I don't know, man. This is a step up in competition for Puka though, because does he have UFC experience? No, but he is a one championship contender. Like, he's high in the rankings and one championship. He's had a lot of tough fights. This is a tough matchup for Puhimi. I think Puhimi can get it done, though. Give me Puhimi by decision. He's fighting a tougher fighter in this one. I just think he's dangerous on the feet. I think he can tag Adrian Morales and change the whole entire fight. If he hurts him early, that's a whole different fight. Puhimi takes control, wins it over the course of 3 rounds. Give me Puhimi to get the job done over a way older Adriano Morales. So that's the pick, chat. I can't say these fuckers' names, dude. They got some weird names, man. Why aren't there no one just named like Jake Paul or something like that? You know what I mean? That's an easy one. All right. Next fight on the card. Namo Fazil taking on Jake Babian. Feels undefeated for a reason. Like, he's got strong pressure and good cardio, and he's got disciplined striking. He's not going to overextend on shots. He's going to stay composed in his stance pretty much the whole entire time. And he's very good at what he does. Babian has knockout power, but overall, Fazil's way more polished as a striker, and he's going to be countering Jake all night long. Like I said, though, Jake has KO power. He can definitely tag him with a good shot. Fazil doesn't have great head movement, but he's pretty durable, and I think he can stay in a dogfight, and over the course of 3 rounds, he's going to be more precise. So give me Fazil. I think he's going to get this one done by decision. Could be honestly a nasty decision. He could piece the shit out of him. You could see a bloody face from Jake Bibion. This is honestly a pretty wide gap. Yeah, 93% are picking him. He's a plus 250 underdog. No chance. I don't think Jake wins this unless he lands a crazy knockout blow. I just don't think it's going to happen. Give me Fazil by decision. That's another lock, bro. I think we're going to slay this card. There's a lot of easy fights to pick on this card, in my opinion. It's honestly trash. It's their first Netflix card. They were hyping up this card like it was some crazy shit. I don't know half of these dudes. I know the UFC fighters. That's the only reason why it's good is because they came from the UFC. So why is Ronda Rousey trying to trash talk the UFC when this card is good because of the UFC fighters? Like, what are we talking about right now, bro? What the fuck are we talking about? Jason Jack by murder? What? No way, bro. Jack is not destroying this guy, man. No way. He's going to get cooked. Fazil might finish him. He's going to be tagging him up all fight. I can't wait. We'll see how that prediction goes. Jake is dangerous, though, man. People forget. People forget, man. Jake Bobion. All right. Moving on to the main card. Robelis de Spain taking on our boy Junior Dos Santos. Absolute legend of the game. Unk status. He hasn't won an MMA fight in so long, bro. Holy shit. Look at all these L's. Bang, 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 bang. He's going to get knocked out in the first round. And I feel really bad for Junior Dos Santos. A legend should not be done like this on a big card on the Netflix stage. He is a legend, bro. Like, he's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. People can debate all they want. I would say he's a top... I was going to say top 5. He might be a top 5 heavyweight of all time, bro. He's really in that conversation. People forget, man. Junior Dos Santos used to be a killer. People forget. But Robelis de Spain is going to decapitate him. In round 1. He's going to destroy him. It honestly sucks that they got to do this to you, boy. But there's no way around it. He's getting slept in the first round. Robelis de Spain's huge. His stance is very awkward, but don't count out those old guys. Look at the last UFC, the old man ruled. I agree. Never count out the old folk, but in this one, he's 42 years old. There's really not much he can do. He's going to get destroyed. Give me Robelis de Spain by KO in the first round. I think that's a pretty fair call, chat. Next fight on the main card. Saladin Pernasi taking on Kenneth Cross. This is a pretty decent fight. But Kenneth Cross is going to get destroyed. Damn, the odds are very wide on this. I don't think that they were supposed to be that wide. Because Kenneth Cross has some decent experience, and he's been active. Way more active than Saladin Pernasi. But they're definitely trying to hype up this Pernasi dude. He's so slick on the feet. Dangerous power. Good kicks. He's very technical. Kenneth Cross is tough. But, dude, that's like all he's relying on here. It's like a tough fighter versus a precise striker. Kenny Cross is going to be walking into shots all day. He might be called Kenny Cross for a reason, because he'll be eating a straight right cross the whole entire fucking fight. Give me Parnis by KO, honestly. I think he's going to piece him up. Doctor stoppage might happen. Kenny Cross might absorb 200 significant strikes to the dome. Parnassi is very good. Ain't gonna lie. He's good, chat. If he lands one takedown, he gets the dub. Yeah, honestly, yeah. For Junior Dos Santos fight, but he's gonna get knocked out. And I'm going Parnassi here by KO. That's a lock, chat. Lock it in. Lock that shit in. Next up. Francis Ngannou versus Felipe Lins. Bro, Felipe Lins is going to get destroyed, chat. He's going to get fucking KO'd, man. I feel so bad for this dude, bro. Like, he's going to get destroyed. He doesn't stand a single chance. There's nothing he can do. He can't grapple. He can't jab his way to a victory. He can't clinch his way to a victory. He can't land a knockout punch. I don't know why they did this shit. Francis Ngannou should be fighting top-level Championship level fighters in MMA. None of this boxing bullshit. Stop giving him cans in MMA, bro. He did the PFL shit. Now he's doing this fight against Philip Lins. He outweighed him by 40 pounds in the weigh-in. Philip Lins got this easy dub. What? No. He's cooked. Francis Ngannou by first round decapitation. It might look like the Alistair Overeem KO. He might send this motherfucker to the shadow realm. I'm genuinely concerned for Felipe Lins in this fight. Yeah, Francis Ngannou has everything in his favor to knock this dude out in the first few minutes. First exchange, chat. That's my prediction. Francis Ngannou by KO. Nasty KO, too. Our co-main event of the night. Oh, this is my favorite fight of the whole entire card. This is a fight that everyone cares about. No one's watching this for Ronda Rousey versus Gina. If you are, you're a casual. I don't know what to say. You were a fan back in the day. No one watches that shit anymore. We're in new times. Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry is a legit matchup. This is what we want to see. We don't want to see these unks that shit don't mean anything that go out there and just fight for money, bro. We want to see a fight that means something. The unks that want to do this shit for the love of the game. And this is it. This is one of those fights. Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz. Mike Perry is obviously a brawler. He's going to be looking to get in the inside early. He wants to land some damage on Nate Diaz. And I think he can keep it up on the feet, make it difficult for Nate Diaz to land some shots, rough him up a bit in the first 2 rounds. But that's going to be about it for the first 2 rounds. Mike Perry has no gas tank. He fights bare knuckle. That's a whole different sport than MMA. Nate Diaz is a legend, bro. He's been doing this shit, man. People forget. Stockton, stand up. I think Nate Diaz is too durable to get knocked out by Mike Perry, and his submission game is very real. Once you see a gassed Mike Perry in a round 2 or 3, starts breathing really heavy like he did against Jake Paul, I think Nate Diaz is going to start landing the jab at will, landing the 1-2, and I think we're going to see a standing guillotine victory by Nate Diaz. I think he's going to win this fight in submission, or by submission. I don't think he's going to take him down and try to grapple fuck and lay on the floor for a while and chase his submission. Nate Diaz is a savage. If he's going to submit Mike Perry, it's going to be a standing guillotine. And I think that's what the call is going to be here. Perry can land some damage early. He's going to get that scar tissue on Nate Diaz all broken up and it's going to start leaking. But Nate Diaz is going to grapple this dude in round 3 when he's gassed out, and he's going to choke him the fuck out. Give me Nate Diaz by submission, choking Mike Perry out in a fight of the night. This is going to be a brawl, bro. I can't wait for this shit. I hope we see Nate Diaz talking shit, fucking flipping him off. I hope we see something crazy. That's going to be a banger, dude. That's the call, Nate Diaz, bro. No way Mike Perry wins that. No way. All right. Our main event of the night. The moment we all been waiting for, right? We all wanted this fight. Everyone was asking for it over the past 5 years. This is the only thing that we wanted to see. Screw every other fight. Screw Ilya Topuria versus Islam. Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey is the fight of the century. I'm just kidding. It's just trash. No one cares. I'm just kidding. I'm going to watch it still, bro, but generally no one really cares about this fight. It's just for money. Quick little money grab for both these chicks. Gosh, Dad, this is some diabolical shit. Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. I'm going Ronda Rousey. Gina Carano hasn't fought in 16 and a half years, chat. 16 and a half. That's diabolical. Ronda Rousey hasn't fought in 7 years. 9 years. Okay, so she still hasn't fought in forever. This is going to be a shit fest. I'm being completely honest. I'm not going to lie to hype up the Netflix card because I don't really care about this card or about any of these fighters on it. Ronda Rousey should win this fight, but the first 2 minutes are going to determine what happens. Because they're going to go out like 2 fucking amateurs on the feet, and they're going to brawl it out. I think you're going to see both of them start throwing some haymakers. It's going to look really sloppy and trash on the feet for the first few minutes. And then they're probably just going to lay in each other for a round or 2. Ronda Rousey eventually will chase a submission and probably get an armbar. Like, this is just like, chat. Is this not a funny fight, bro? Like, am I hating too much? What is this fight, man? They both just want to get at it? We got 2 antiques going at each other. Yeah, bro, like, this is 2 fucking, like, you got to blow the dust off them before they walk in the octagon. Fucking like a book or some shit, man. Anyway, that's the full breakdown for the card. Hopefully I get every pick right. I think I'm going to do good on this card. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Share it with a friend. Tune into the Twitch as well. I'll be live at 5 p.m. Eastern reacting to the UFC and Ronda Rousey Netflix card. We're going to be lit the whole entire stream. We're going to go crazy. Thank y'all for watching, man. Deuces. Peace.